Good morning, Burns Latino Studies Academy. You are watching Burns Live. Ear window to the word of what's happening in our school, community, and the world. Tune in here Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday mornings at 8:35 to hear the daily announcement, find out what's happening with the weather, and what's for lunch today. I'm Octavian.
And I'm Linda, along with Yadia with sports and George with the weather. Together we are your Burns Live morning team. Our morning show is streamed live over YouTube. Your parents and relatives can find us by searching for Burns Latino Studies Academy Burns Live on YouTube. Remind them to subscribe to our show. In the near future, you will also be able to see portions of our show on CPTV.
Today is Thursday, September 13th, 2018, middle school. Today is a B-Day. Follow your B-Day schedule.
Today's lunch menu is turkey taco meat and taco chips, fiesta bean salad, ensalada cubana and fresh cilantro, fajita style brown rice, shredded lettuce and tomato, shredded cheese, fruit choice, and milk choice.
Stay tuned at the end of the show for our Pledge of Allegiance. Throughout the school year, we will host guests from different classes to recite the pledge each morning. This morning we have two students from Mr. Acosta's class.
We have a new feature today, the word of the day. Each day we'll add a new word to your vocabulary. Try to use the word in the conversation throughout the day. If you are overheard using the word correctly by a teacher, it could mean some additional dojo points for you. Today's word of the day is appreciate. Appreciate means to recognize the full worth of something. An example would be appreciate how much your abuela loves you. I've had a lot of questions about the door contest. How about you, Octavian? Have people been asking you about the rules?
Yes, but it was mostly the teachers.
Yeah, I think it's because they're not listening very They were not listening very carefully yesterday.
I guess we could just reread our information from yesterday.
Okay, so here it goes. Listen carefully this time. The squad or class that comes up with the best door decoration that is related to the Latino scientist, author, president, or government leader, or someone who is noteworthy in the Latino community, living or dead, will win the choice of pizza or ice cream.
So I have a couple questions.
As if I didn't anticipate that you would. Go ahead.
First off, when does Latino Heritage Month begin?
Latino Heritage Month in the U.S. begins this Friday, September 15th, and will go on until October 15th.
That's kind of odd. It begins right in the middle of the month.
Yes, it's odd, but I asked Dr. M why, and he said because it was time to begin on the 15th of September because Mexican Independence Day is September 16th.
Okay, that makes sense, but what do you mean by noteworthy person?
Well, noteworthy means interesting, significant, or unusual. So your squad or class can pick from lots of very interesting, significant, or unusual people of the Latin American descent to tell everyone about on their door.
I think I got it. When does the contest begin?
Surprising that you asked that question. Asked that question. It begins this Friday.
That's great. When is the judging?
Dr. M said that the judging will take place on Friday, the 5th, and the door will be the following week at each teacher's leisure.
This sounds really cool. I can't wait to begin working on our door.
So we cannot stress this announcement enough. Mr. Christopher wanted to remind all of us that we need parents to join the school governance council with the parent-teacher organization.
That's right. So when you go home today, ask your parents to get more involved in our school. We all really need their help.
Another important announcement from Mr. Cristoforo is that Thursday is our open house. We expect to see a lot of parents and students to come out after school for the school event. Teachers, you are invited also, so please stick around after the bell.
Today's birthdays are Crystal Marie Burato. Wish her a happy birthday when you see her.
That's right. I guess you should stop talking and let's get him started.
Hey Yadia, what's happening in the sports world?
Good morning, sports fans. I'm Yadiel. Here are the scores from last night. As baseball season heads towards October and the World Series, some teams are wrapping up their seasons while others are revving up their offenses.
We had a really busy night last night in the baseball as 14 games played around the country.
The New York Mets jumped all over the Miami Marlins late last night. After 5 and a half hour rain delay, the Mets used the long ball, smacking 3 home runs, a triple, and a double to score 13 runs and trounced the Marlins 13-0. The scoreboards for Fenway Park were all flashing 100 wins to celebrate the Red Sox reaching the milestone for the first time.
Since Ted Williams returned from World War II, Price 15-16 struck out 7 to win his 6th straight decision 1-0, leaving after 92 pitches with the lead earned when Rafael Devers scampered home on a wild pitch by Aaron Sanchez 4-6 in the 5th inning. The Red Sox left-hander is unbeaten in 11 starts and is 5-0 with a 1.56 ERA and 5-star since the All-Star break.
Jake Odorizzi. No hit bid had broke up the Greg Bird laced. A run scored double with 1 out in the 8th, and the Twins beat the Yankees 3-1 Wednesday night to take 2 of 3 from New York. Go.
The 2018 NFL season is officially underway. 2 games were played Monday night.
Tonight's game between Baltimore and Cincinnati starting at 8 p.m. should be a super matchup as both teams won their season opener. Expect a high-scoring game as both teams have revamped their offenses this year. If the first week games are any indication, both quarterbacks will come out throwing for long gains and quick scores. Tune in tomorrow for results of this regional rivalry. That wraps up sports news. What does today's forecast look like, George?
Good morning, Burns. I'm George, and here's today's weather live from the Burns Rooftop Weather Center. The temperature this morning is 66.7 degrees, normal for mid-September. It feels like the temperature is also 66.7 degrees, indicating much more humid air than yesterday. The dew point is 66 as well, indicating moisture air trying to push into the area. Humidity is very high today at 96%, indicating the atmosphere is strated with moisture, all that rain. The pressure is 30.17 inches and in rising in advance of the change in the weather pattern that we are expecting this morning. The winds are almost calm with occasional brief winds from the east-northeast at 2.2 miles per hour and gusts up to 3.4 miles per hour. Today's high will be right around 74 degrees with the sun peeking through from behind the clouds and an occasional shower throughout the day. Tonight's lows will once again drop to only 65 degrees due to the cloud cover overnight. After 4 days of rain, that saw some areas in Connecticut get up to 6 inches. The sun will finally make an appearance today. However, don't think those pesky showers have gone away. You should see a few passing showers as this unsteady air mass breaks up and pushes south. Recess looks like a maybe today, with afternoon temps staying in the mid-70s with a widely scattered showers. If you venture outside today, keep your eye to the sky and be ready to head back if the rain returns. Weather over the next few days should be delightful with highs around 80 degrees and overnight lows over 60. Rain does not make its way back into the forecast until Tuesday of next week, so enjoy this sunshine over the next 4 days. Sunrise this morning was at 6:28 a.m. Sunset this evening will be at 7:03 p.m. Today's weather word is participation. This is a general name for water in any form falling from clouds. This includes rain or drizzle. Hail, snow, and sleet, although dew, frost, and fog are not considered to be precipitation. That's it for the weather today. Back to you guys.
Wrapping up today's podcast, we would like everyone to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
This morning we had Genesis and Yandia from Miss Acosta's class and Rose Lillian from Miss Mill's class joining us today for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Respect yourself, respect others, and respect the environment.
Make the day a great one and not the choice is up to you.
Tune into our next broadcast tomorrow at 8:35 a.m.
Burns Live is out.